Hello everyone, happy Friday. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name's Sophia, and for all of my returning watchers, thanks so much for popping back on. So today I have the video you all have been waiting for. I am telling you my Disney College Program role. I am so excited to be sharing my Disney College Program role with you. I know several of you guys have been questioning, wondering, trying to get it out of me, but I've been waiting to tell you all on this big surprise video. So by the time you guys will be seeing this, I will be officially moved in to my new DCP apartment, and I will be filming a move-in vlog for you, which is absolutely crazy. I am honestly so excited. Like I'm so excited. Yes, it was really hard to leave, Florida. It was really hard to leave New York for Florida, and I'm really gonna miss my swim team friends. Oh my gosh, I'm really gonna miss you guys. But don't worry, ask what you're in. I'll be right back around the corner, and I will be there to swim with y'all again. So without further ado, before I tell you the intro, I'm gonna keep the suspense going, and I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro. Alrighty, everyone. So let's kind of get into how roles are chosen. So you used to be able to rank your choices or your preferences when it came to getting a role for the DCP. That has since that's not a thing anymore. That's gone away with. She's goodbye. So what your job is literally completely random. I knew of jobs that I kind of wanted, and I really knew jobs that I did not want. Some of the jobs that I didn't really care for were being a house person, which is housekeeping or custodial, or really quick service food and bev. That was not it for me. I literally, though, have always said this, I would have done anything in the park. If I would have gotten one of those roles, I probably would have just sucked it up and I would have done it and I would have had a magical time. And I've read a lot about people who have gotten those roles and absolutely loved it. They didn't have a bad experience at all, and they were kind of skeptical going into it. But let me tell you, my role is perfect for me. Like they say it's not based on your experience at all. And sometimes it's hit or miss based on the person. I'm in a big Facebook group with all of the DCP kids, and some people's jobs are like completely random. They have nothing to do with their major or their job experiences, but mine is, she's perfect, and she lines up with exactly my experience, especially with some of the things that I was doing in my past internship and things that I'm actually interested in, which is super duper exciting. Some roles that I were interested in when it came to choosing a role, I mean, obviously being a character performer, we'll talk about that in a second, is like my ideal role. I think being a face character would be amazing. Being friends with one of the characters is obviously something that I think we have all dreamed of when it comes to working at Disney. I thought it would be really fun to do photo pass. You get to interact with a lot of guests that way. Attractions would be fun. Really anything. Even hotel concierge would be fun. Vacation planner. I don't know. There's so many choices at Disney. Like you can literally be doing anything. I will tell you my role now. Are you ready? I am working in costuming! Surprise! So I am one of the very few DCPs that was given the costuming role, and I am so excited. I also know that I will be working at Magic Kingdom. Oh, I just got goosebumps. I will be working at Magic Kingdom as my primary location. Surprise! I get to work at the castle every day. So when I got my role, I was actually at the Natural History Museum eating some dinosaur nugs. My roommate that I'm signed up to be roommates with, she texted me, she was like, Sophia, what are you doing? Get your laptop, roles were just sent out. I was like, I'm in the cafeteria eating dino nuggets. I was like, I don't have cell service. So I was able to quickly log into my portal and pull up my job offer, and I saw costuming. And at first I was like, what the heck is that? Like, costuming. You watch all these DCP vlogs and nobody's ever talked about costuming. What's costuming? And then I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna be in a park. I'm not gonna be in the park. So of course I'm like Googling, what is costuming? What do you do? What does this entail? And the first thing that pops up is warehouse. You're working in a warehouse and you are essentially the person that is in charge of quality control and organization of literally every single person that works at Disney's costume. And that's, when I say the term costume, that's literally any uniform that an employee at Disney property wears. So literally the person that parks your car, their outfit, the person that sweeps the trash, their outfit, the person that sells you the hot dog, the balloon, anybody who works at Disney, I would be responsible in the warehouse for working with their costumes. But what I've come to find out is there are two divisions of costuming. I don't exactly know which one I'm in yet. I will find that out towards orientation, which is just around the corner. So I will be stationed at Magic Kingdom. So each park, from my understanding, has a costuming center warehouse, okay? Which is super cool and actually really funky, fresh, smart. And all of the costumes for either the employees or the characters live there. So Magic Kingdom is obviously the biggest costume department because it's the biggest park and there's so many people that work there. It also has one of the largest character closets, which means that it has the largest opportunity to work with the princesses. So I will either be in general costuming, which is kind of working with the employees that are everyday, day-to-day, regular old people doing regular old jobs, which I think is super exciting. At first I was a little bit bummed, not gonna lie, that I was not going to have any guest interaction because I wanted to be a part of making the magic. I thought that would be something that was super exciting, and I was a little bit disappointed that I wouldn't have first-hand experience in making magic. But the magic don't happen without me. You see what I'm saying? If I don't dress the people, hi Sven, that's my brother, close the door.
I'm going through here.
Okay, if I don't dress the people the way that they need to be dressed, then none of the magic happens, which is kind of neat and cool. Sorry for the audio interruption, I'm not gonna start over. And then the second part of costuming, which I'm fingers crossing hoping for, is working with the characters. So you would either be assigned a show or a parade or just general like characters, and you get to work and build the characters, which I think is super duper exciting. That's definitely the area of costuming that I would ideally love to be put on. It sounds like you get different skills and you get switched around during your program from my understanding, but again, I really don't know a whole lot. I am not an expert at costuming. I'm not an expert at the DCP. All of this is information that I've gathered myself from what I've read and from what I've watched, and there's really not a lot of videos on costuming for the DCP because there's not a lot of people that get it, which I think is kind of cool too. So the second option is definitely something that I would really love to do. I would love to work with all of the performers, and I would love to work on a parade essentially and help get them all ready for that. I think that would be super duper uber fun. Plus I get to play around in the character closet and see all of the amazing costumes up close and personal. Like, I think that's amazing. I'm like so excited. So essentially in my old internship, I worked a lot of fashion shows, I worked a lot of market days, and that's just dressing models in and out, organizational of Rex, that kind of thing. And they said, this girl can do that. She's got that experience. I don't know if that's how that happened. I don't know if it was random, but I am really, really excited. I think it'll be a really good fit for me. I have to say, the uniform that I get to wear, let's just say Sophia will be trying on cargo shorts for the first time in her entire life and a bowling shirt. It's okay. I'm gonna make it cute. I'm gonna wear like lots of cute little hair bows and, you know, headbands and stuff, and we're gonna make it Sophia-ified, glittery tennis shoes. It's gonna be great, but I am super duper excited. So essentially I'm a backstage cast member, so I will not be on stage, so you won't probably see me if you come to the parks, which is kind of like a bummer drag because I do have lots of little kiddos that I teach in the summer that I thought I would get to see in the parks, but I will be part of making the magic for you guys who visit the parks, which is super duper exciting. And like I said, that is my general role and location. That's pretty much what I know that I will be doing. I will have onboarding and training, and essentially some of the training is just going through all of the Disney looks and making sure if I do get put on character duty, like working with the characters, is like character integrity. I have a whole class on literally just learning about Disney characters and what they look like and stuff, which I think is super cool. I'll get to help with character integrity and just what the cast members look like, and I'm really excited to keep my fashion aspect of this going into my program. That was something I was a little bit nervous about because, you know, it is a good chunk of time to put on your resume. And if you were like doing fashion stuff, and then you were making French fries for a long period of time, I think an employer would probably be like, what are you doing? But because it is kind of fashion related, I think it will look really great, and I'm really excited for this next adventure. So earlier I did mention character audition, and I'm going to touch on that briefly too because I love to be super honest and candid with you guys as well. So I put in a character audition when they sent them out for our group of DCP arrivals. So essentially we are all broken up into 2-month chunks where they send out these audition forms essentially for you to submit a self-tape and headshots to be a face character or a fur character or a performer essentially in any of their shows or parades or just anything, you know. That would be obviously the ideal role for me. I think it would be so fun to be friends with a princess. If you don't know, so one of the Disney terms is being friends with a character. That simply means, you know, you're friends with a character, you know? So I think that would be so much fun. I have a list running through my head of ones that I would obviously love to be, but I submitted a self-tape. We had to learn a quick little bit of audition, like dance material to a soundtrack. It was really fun. My mom recorded me over spring break about 500 times, and she was like, nope, back it up, try it again, let's see it again. I finally got one, submitted it, and then you submit some headshots, you know, your measurements, all that jazz, and essentially your resume. I have absolutely no acting ability, absolutely, yeah, no acting ability. I have a little bit of dance experience, but not professionally trained by any means. I go to Zumba on Fridays. I'm not sure if that counts, but from what I've read, it's a lot about what you look like. I don't know if I have the Disney princess look, but my mom sure thinks I do. So I don't have a whole lot of information on that. Rumor has it people have been getting cut. I have been talking to a lot of my online friends who did submit auditions, and several of them have already been cut, which is really sad because I have a couple friends that are like actually trained and talented, and I think they would be amazing people. I have not received one of these emails yet, which I don't know if that's just an oversight or if that means anything. No news is good news. Not sure, but rumor has it when you check in, if you did receive a callback to go in for another audition and an in-person audition, you will find out on check-in. Again, this is kind of the DCP rumor. I'm not really sure if this is true or not, so no news is good news in my book. But either way, regardless, I will be extremely happy with my role and what I'm doing at my college program. I'm just so excited. I really am. I've gotten really lucky with all of my things that I've signed up for. A lot of the stuff is random. I lucked out and I got a really good roommate. I got a parking pass. I got the room size I wanted. I got the role I think that is perfect for me. I got the location I wanted. I've been really lucky. I know a lot of people who have gotten things that they have not been happy about, and I just feel like, whew, I lucked out. So whatever magical fairy godmother is on the other side of the DCP pulling the strings for Miss Sophia Stansberry, I just want to say thank you, Queen, because I am so excited. If I hear anything else about my character audition, I'll be sure to let you know. I really am not thinking anything will come from it because, like I said, I do not have any experience at all. But I mean, who knows? Who knows? Crazier things have happened. But like I said, I am really excited about my current position, and I am looking forward to a great DCP. So I hope that answers some of your questions about my role, my location, what I'll be doing. if you have any questions about costuming or the DCP or onboarding or anything like that, please drop a comment down below. If you're in the parks, please stop by and see me or tell me when you're gonna be in the parks and I'll like be on the lookout for you. See ya. But without further ado, I think we're gonna sign off for the day. I love y'all lots. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe because that really helps my channel. And I will catch you all next time. Alrighty, have a great rest of your Friday. And like I said, I'll keep you updated. See you next time. Bye.